Welcome back to Courtroom Chronicles, where justice unfolds one verdict at a time. Today's docket is stacked, from a woman facing sentencing after time served, to a man fighting for redemption after relapse, to a defendant who didn't even bother showing up. But the real twist. A tearful thank you that leaves even the judge speechless. Stay tuned. You won't believe how these moments of law, loss, and second chances collide inside this Michigan courtroom.
Court, that's called the case of the people versus Amanda. Is it Scardoodles? She's in Zoom. All right.
I'm Public Defender Lauren Perry on behalf of Ms. Scardoodles. Ms. Scardoodles, please state your name for the record. It looks like you may be muted.
She is.
I am trying.
Just a moment. We'll try to unmute you. Okay. My camera? Nope. You're so bossy.
She is unmuted.
Ma'am, can you please state your name?
Yes, sir. It's Amanda Lynn Scardoodles.
Good morning. All right.
Good morning. Your Honor, we are here for sentencing. We have reviewed the pre-sentence report and don't have any material changes, additions, or deletions. We do ask that you adopt the probation's recommendation.
Ma'am, is there anything you'd like to say before I do impose sentence?
No, sir. I originally was hoping to go to treatment, but from what I understand, it's not going to happen. So that's okay. I'll be happy with whatever you decide.
All right. Well, hopefully they can arrange that where you are.
And just like that, case closed. Amanda's time is served, her debt to society cleared. But listen closely to the tone. There's relief, not defiance. This is what we call a credit for time served judgment, meaning she's already completed her sentence while awaiting trial. No probation, no extra fines, just freedom with lessons learned. Viewers, what do you think? Should every non-violent offender with completed time be released immediately like this?
It probably wouldn't work us doing it from here.
Okay.
All right. It's a sentence of the court, $125 statutory fee, 365 days in jail, credit 365 served. All right. Thank you, ma'am. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Court does call the case of people versus Christopher Mary.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Jonathan Sachs for Mr. Mary, standing to my right.
All right. Sir, your name?
Christopher Mary.
All right. Go ahead, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. We've reviewed the pre-sentence report, no additions other than I did submit his acceptance of the volunteer program at L's Place. That's an important program for him because Mr. Mary did lose both of his brothers at a younger age, and he's working with youth who have that same situation. Only one request to change from the probation officer recommendation. Of course, this is a relapse case. Mr. Mary's had been doing well since 2019. He's a graduate of University of Michigan.
Sorry to hear that. No, go ahead.
He works.
I just thought I'd throw that in there.
You know, we've got to reveal the bad facts. That's just part of what we do.
That's right. You got to put the bad stuff out there too.
Yep.
We'll deal with that.
He works in landscaping. He's also a contractor, and of course, he has the volunteer work. He's been doing really well since the relapse. The relapse was connected to the suicide of a friend, and he's brought with him the AA paperwork. He's been going multiple times a week and leading some of those sessions. This is, a situation where the statute.
This is where the courtroom turns human. Christopher Mary, college graduate, contractor, volunteer, but also a man haunted by loss and relapse. His attorney's strategy? Balance empathy with accountability. Notice how they highlight his community work while admitting the bad facts. That's smart defense work. Own the weakness, emphasize the redemption. But here's the bigger question. Should grief-related relapse earn leniency, or should past discipline outweigh emotion?
It hasn't called up, the deferred sentence statute hasn't called up with the pretrial reforms in that ordinarily for possession, there's a presumption against any probation, but of course for deferred sentence, that requires some probation. So we're requesting 2 months rather than 6 months there. That's the only change. Otherwise, no requests And Mr. Mary, I believe, would like to address the court as well.
Right, and counsel, I'll just address that. While the statutes are there, the deferred is really not part of that in a way, because it really is sort of a court prosecutor program, and that's one of the requirements. So, and for the benefit of what can happen at the end, I guess is really the right?
No, we understand that, but that's just a shorter request.
Sir?
I would just like to apologize to the court for using court resources and stuff, but also would like to thank the court for giving me the opportunity to get myself back on track.
Life's hard, isn't it? Life's hard.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
At times, and things come about, you think you're doing well, and then things come about, and seems like everything kind of goes off the rails.
Yes.
So I'll just tell you, I give you, when I was reviewing everything here, I think kudos should go out to you, because you kind of, you saw it sort of happening for you. And I guess people can respond in different ways. And one of the ways they can do it is to just let it all kind of happen and not do anything. But that's not what you did. You did the hard thing, which is try to get yourself back to where you knew you needed to be.
And there it is, a rare moment of judicial compassion. The judge recognizes effort, not excuses. He's reminding everyone, rehabilitation isn't about perfection, it's about progress. When he says, "You did the hard thing," that's powerful. Because in many courts, relapse equals failure. Here, it's seen as part of recovery. How often do you see a judge rooting for someone to win their fight with addiction? That's justice with a human face.
All right. And so I applaud you for that. I will also say that had nothing to do with your University of Michigan education, which would not have done that at all. But I'm taking another shot. I'll take the shots where I can. All right. Okay. It is the sentence of the court. I'll place you on 6 months prosecutor deferred sentence. You're to pay $480 fines and costs, $180 probation oversight fees. When can you get that paid, sir?
By the end of the month.
Pardon?
By the end of the month.
End of this month? All right, pay it by October.
Okay.
You can do it by October 31st?
Yeah.
Do you need more time?
Pay it by October 31st, 2025. No use of alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal substance. You'll be subject to random testing as requested by probation. You're to complete a drug program as directed by probation. Complete 25 hours of community service with proof to probation. No going to the Days Inn on Carpenter Road in Ann Arbor, actually Pittsfield Township. I'll set a review hearing that's to be held April 8th, 2025, 9 a.m. I'll order 90 days in jail that is suspended. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case. People versus Bruce Dinkins.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with it on behalf of Mr. Dinkins, who appears via Zoom. Sir, can you please unmute and state your name for the court? Thank you, sir. All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
I think it's either the camera or voice, so we'll work with it. All right.
Yes, that's it. Thank you, Your Honor. To the date and time set for sentencing, we have had the opportunity to review the PSIR, and we do not have any material corrections. We would be respectfully requesting the court to adopt probation sentencing recommendation. As to the fines and costs and probation oversight fees, my client indicates to me that he is currently in the process of getting his Social Security reinstated. So that being said, he would be respectfully asking the court if you would consider a payment plan as arranged by probation as to those.
No, there isn't anything I would like to say.
All right. Very good. Sentence of the court, I'll place you on 12 months probation. Bless you. You're to pay $555 fines and court costs, $360 probation oversight fees, $75 restitution to JSG payable through the court. You have no income at this point, is that correct, sir?
No income.
This exchange shows the quiet side of courtroom fairness, the economic reality. Bruce Dinkins can't pay his fines right away, but the court works out a probation-based payment plan. This flexibility can make or break a defendant's chance to stay compliant. It's a reminder, not all justice is about handcuffs or jail time. Sometimes, it's about paperwork, patience, and a chance to rebuild. What do you think? Should financial hardship ever affect a person's sentence?
Okay, you're waiting for that. All right, I'll just put him on a payment plan as arranged by probation. There should be no use of alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal substance. You'll be subject to random testing as requested by probation. You're to complete IOP treatment, including all recommended aftercare with status reports to probation. You're to attend 2 AA meetings per week with monthly verification to probation. Order 365 days in jail that is suspended. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Dinkins.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. Court calls the case. People versus Vincent Lambert.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Mr. Lambert.
A morning of sentences, time served, deferred terms, and strict probation. The judge jokes, then gets serious, issuing a bench warrant without hesitation. But one defendant returns from treatment, thanks the court, and proves that tough love can spark a second chance.
From Wayne County. I did provide him with the Zoom information. I do not know why he's not here, Judge.
All right. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $5,000. Give a 10% privilege limit. That warrant will issue immediately. Court calls case People versus Tyler Meddy.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Mr. Meddy.
He's not in Zoom right now, Your Honor, but he was.
I did speak with Mr. Meddy a few days ago. He advised me he had a scheduled meeting with his 15th District Court probation officer.
Hold on.
Oh.
I think you might be here. Mr. Meddy? You can unmute and just tell us your name.
I'm sorry, Tyler Meddy.
Thank you, sir. All right, go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm glad he's here.
Yeah, I had faith. I don't know. Karen, go ahead.
So we did review the pre-sentence report. We don't have any material changes, additions, or deletions. We do ask that you adopt probation's recommendation. As I mentioned, Mr. Meddy is going to be supervised already in another, maybe multiple courts.
All right.
And Teresa Clare on behalf of probation. Judge, I would just like you to be aware, you know Mr. Meddy. He's been before this court multiple times. Mr. Meddy has had a history, and struggled with his addiction. I did reach out and speak with his PO where he is on probation at 14B. He has been doing excellent.
Really?
He's gone to inpatient treatment. He completed that successfully. He went to and stayed in transitional housing for a long period of time. He has maintained employment. So Mr. Meddy, I really think needs a hand of applause really for the length that he has been stayed clean, and given his horrendous past of the struggles that he's had with his addiction. He's doing really great.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Belair. Mr. Meddy, anything you want to say to me?
Yes, there is. I just wanted to say 11/17 of 2024, you sent me to a treatment program. And honestly, I just want to thank you for that because my life has been a disaster before.
This is the moment that changes the entire tone of the courtroom. Tyler, once a repeat offender, stands there clean, thankful, and transformed. He isn't begging, he's thanking the judge who once sent him away. And you can hear it in the room: respect, pride, even relief. This isn't a legal argument anymore. It's redemption in real time. If you've ever doubted whether tough love works, this is your proof.
for that. And I've never thought that I'd be where I'm at today. I'm truly grateful for everything that's going on. It's like my first time, like, coming to court and actually getting a positive report about me. So it's truly a change to my life. I got all of my family back in my life. Everybody is so proud, and I never thought that I'd be here. And man, I just want to say thank you. In all honesty, that's pretty much it. Sums it up.
I'll say you're welcome, but I want to thank you because it gives me faith that if you can sort of trust an individual, go with what in my gut was telling me you're a good person that just needed a new start. Now I might have to pound it into you in some way, but if I can get you there, that you do the rest of the work. And so for that, I have to thank you because it gives me the faith and the courage to do what I do. So
I appreciate
it. But other than that, things are going well for you, huh?
Absolutely.
It is the other thing, Mr. Mehdi, it is just to hear you talk the way that you're talking is amazing to me because you always haven't had these we always haven't had these cordial conversations. Right?
I was girlfriend about
What'd you say?
I was actually just telling my girlfriend about that.
Yeah, but people didn't understand. I didn't hate you. You just had a way about you.
Man, 100%.
I'll tell you what, I like this Tyler better than the other one. Okay.
About it is, my mom hates the fact that I have purple hair, but that's the only thing she's mad about, so I'm cool with that.
You know, I was wondering about that, and I was gonna say, I need to do something like that.
I think it looked good on you, Simpson. You're on.
Yeah, well, I got to get hair first, but we'll figure it out. All right.
Okay.
It's a sentence of the court. You have to pay $555 fines and court costs, $487 restitution to Lowe's payable through the court.
Okay.
How are you going to do that, young man?
I want to know if it was okay with you. So right now I am on probation for 14B payment plan. That should be over next month. If I could pay two payments after next month, I'll pay half in November and half in December. Does that work?
That'll work for me. So I'll just do it this way. You're going to pay one half. What day in November?
Can we make it toward the end? I think my last payment is November 15th. So if I could pay half November 30th, that would be great.
Why don't we do it this way? I'm going to have a little bit of faith in you. Let's do the first half. I'll make due December 19th, 2025. And then the second half, I'll make due January 16th.
Okay, that works perfectly.
And Mr. Mehdi, please remember that the restitution has to be paid in cash.
I can't pay it online?
Not the restitution.
Not the restitution.
Okay, so I need to come into the office?
Yeah, you'll need to come in to get that paid. So if you're going to pay half, what I'd suggest doing is paying the $487, which is the restitution, in cash and get that to the court in person before the 19th of December. Okay. And then the other part you can pay online.
Can we do this then if it's not a problem? I live 2 hours away right now. So can I put the first half up and then pay in full on January 16th? That way I don't have one more trip to Ann Arbor.
Do what now?
I think he's asking to pay the restitution for the first half. Or
no.
Pay the online, the first half.
No, what I'm asking is I live 2 hours away. So I'm trying to see if I could just save the first half. Can I just pay in full on January 16th is what I'm asking.
That's a long time.
Okay.
The problem with that is what I really want you to do. I'm concerned about the court costs, but I need to get the restitution paid.
How much is the restitution?
It's 487.
Okay. I will pay that on December 19th. I will pay that in full on December 19th.
Okay.
She served her time. Another man gets a deferred sentence and a warning. A bench warrant flies for a no-show. Then Tyler steps up, clean, working, and grateful. When he says, "Thank you, Your Honor," even the judge admits, this is why he keeps believing.
Additional time instead of making it due in November. I'll give you the additional time, but I got to get that paid. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll order 365 days in jail. Credit. The balance is suspended. Okay?
Thank you. Honor.
Good luck to you, Tyler.
Thank you.
From Amanda's release, to Christopher's recovery, to Tyler's redemption, this courtroom saw the full spectrum of justice today: punishment, compassion, and second chances. And while the law is written in black and white, the people behind it live in shades of gray. What did you think? Did the judge make the right calls here? Drop your thoughts below. And if you found this breakdown as compelling as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom moments and real legal insight. Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious, and stay tuned.